of Lagos, Nigeria. A young boy named Tony gazed at the city's towering skyscrapers from his humble home in the slums. His eyes twinkled with admiration, for he held a dream that was larger than life. He lived with his grandmother, Grandma Grace, a woman whose back was bent with age but her spirit remained unbroken. She was the beacon of his life, teaching him about love, survival, and resilience. Tony, Grandma Grace would often say, "You have the heart of a king. Remember, greatness comes from within, not from what surrounds you." Her words became Tony's driving force. Tony was often seen running through the slums, navigating the maze-like alleyways with finesse. Despite the rough living conditions, he found joy in the little things. One day, he stumbled upon a group of kids playing football. Their laughter echoed through the narrow streets, and Tony felt a strong pull towards their camaraderie. He approached them shyly, asking if he could join. The children, led by their confident leader, Alex, agreed. From that moment, Tony's life began to change. He discovered a new passion: football. It was a game that brought joy, unity, and a sense of belonging. His bond with Alex and the other slum children strengthened. But the slum was a harsh reality. Crime was rampant, and the children were often the victims. One day, Alex was cornered by local gangsters, demanding money. Tony, seeing his friend in danger, rushed to his aid. He bravely confronted the gangsters, channeling his inner king. But his courage wasn't enough to save Alex. Alex was brutally beaten and left in a pool of his own blood. Tony, his heart heavy with guilt, swore to bring justice to his friend and change the slum's fate. He began his journey, starting with small deeds, helping the elderly, protecting the young, and standing against injustice. His actions started inspiring others. Word of Tony's bravery spread, and he became a beacon of hope for the slum dwellers. He was their hero, their protector, their king. But the path to becoming a king wasn't easy. Tony faced numerous challenges, threats, and failures. Yet, he never faltered. Drawing strength from Grandma Grace's teachings, he formed a small team, recruiting the slum children to help him in his mission. Together, they confronted the local gangs, reclaiming their home from the clutches of crime. Tony's actions caught the attention of a local news reporter, who saw a compelling story in the young boy's quest. His story was televised, shedding light on the slum's conditions. The exposure led to local authorities taking action. The gangs were driven out, and efforts were made to improve the living conditions in the slums. Tony's dream was becoming a reality. The slum was transforming, and he was at the center of it all. The people hailed him as their king, their savior. But Tony didn't let the fame get to his head. He remained humble, focused on his dream of a better future for his people. He knew his journey was far from over. He continued his efforts, organizing educational programs for the children, healthcare facilities for the elderly, and employment opportunities for the adults. He never forgot his passion for football. He formed a team with the slum children, participating in local tournaments. Their victories brought joy and pride to the slums. Tony's story reached far and wide. He was invited to speak at various events, inspiring millions with his journey from a slum boy to a king. He became a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of dreams. His story proved that even in the most challenging circumstances, one could rise to greatness. His grandmother, Grandma Grace, watched his rise with pride. She knew that her grandson was destined for greatness, and he had proved her right. Tony's journey was a testament to the power of dreams and the strength of the human spirit. He proved that no matter the circumstances, one could rise above them. His story was a beacon of hope for the slum dwellers, inspiring them to strive for a better future. Despite the odds, Tony had become the king of the slums. Tony's journey was far from over, but he had achieved something incredible. He had transformed his slum into a place of hope, and in doing so, he had truly become its king. As Tony looked out over his kingdom, he knew he had fulfilled his dream, but he also knew that he had more to achieve. For now, he was content in knowing he had made a difference. The Slum King was not just a title, but a symbol of hope and resilience. Tony had shown that with courage and determination, one could rise above their circumstances and make a difference. Through his actions, Tony had started a revolution, proving that even a slum could produce a king. His story was an inspiration to all, proving that dreams do come true. His story was a reminder that no matter where one comes from, they can make a difference. Tony, the king of the slums, was a testament to that.
And that's the end of this inspiring story. If you enjoyed this tale and the valuable lesson it teaches, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we post more educative and entertaining content. Your likes, comments, and shares with your family and friends are greatly appreciated. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to sharing more stories with you in the future. Remain blessed.